Good afternoon. We have Patrick Wiltshire here, our gardening expert from Marshall Seeds, and Patrick's here to tell us all about the fantastic Veg Trug and some of the great accessories we've bundled along with it on this particular offer. Afternoon, Patrick.
Afternoon, Paul. Yeah, I just want to highlight the Veg Trug today. It's a fantastic planter that people can not only have in the garden, but could also have in a large space. You know, if they had a balcony, somewhere like that, you can grow vegetables even without a garden or even without an allotment. Let me just run through some of the features of it that makes it such a great buy. First of all, this is sustainable plantation grown fir. It's solid, it doesn't need treating every year, so it's going to last and durable for year after year. It's also on feet here, plastic feet, so that you're not going to have to worry about any rot creeping up the wood or anything like that, because I know in the British weather we do have to worry about rain sometimes. Now this particular planter is a generous 2 meters, 1.8 meters going across. That's roughly 6 feet going across, which gives you plenty of space to grow vegetables and even fruit if you like to. Now the actual Veg Trug here, the bundle that we've got, has got a greenhouse cover as well. That's a really easy frame that you can connect into the Veg Trug, and it allows an internal environment so that your crops, your strawberries, even growing something like mini cucumbers in there, it's going to be fantastic because you're going to have some real heat build up in that. And because it's got this translucent cover, it means that the direct sun isn't going to scorch your plant, so it's excellent for that kind of penetration of sun. Easy to zip up and open again, that's fantastic. So in the summer, you've got a really good means of having your own mini allotment, if you like, without a big vegetable plot, and that's great. Opening it up, you can see that the compost can be filled there, and it's really, really deep. That planter goes to about 60 centimetres down there, which means you can grow all kinds of crops. Now in this particular bundle, we've thrown in some seeds there too. So we've thrown in some greens, we've thrown in some root vegetables, and because it's such a generous depth there of soil, you can get away with growing carrots, you can get away with growing onions, and they're going to grow strong. Now to further the growing season, you've got this, which is fantastic for summer and autumn, but you've also got a fleece as well. So once the winter comes, the first frosts have come, this is really easy to apply. You just take off the protective greenhouse cover and put the fleece on instead. And again, the sun can get to it, so on a winter's day the plants are still getting that sun. But it just means on the night when it goes really cold, those crops are not going to come a cropper, if you will. And so you've got that for winter and spring vegetables to carry on your allotment year.
So can you just recap, Patrick, of what you actually get with the Veg Trug on its own? Also talk about the additional covers, just so the customer knows what they're actually going to get.
Absolutely. You buy this Veg Trug, this generous Veg Trug, and you buy this greenhouse cover as well, which is easy to set up, easy to open and close. And what the customer will get with our collection is the free fleece that they can apply in the winter time for those vegetables that grow then, and also the 5 vegetables as well, which is a mixture of greens and root vegetables, so you can get a real collection of different vegetables. It's absolutely brilliant for beginning allotments. And
I noticed there seems to be some sort of liner inside the Veg Trug, Patrick. Is that part of the set or is that additional?
Part of the set. It comes in with the Veg Trug. This is permeable liner, which is great. It means you can't overwater, because what will happen is that when you do water the crops in there on the soil, the little holes, the perforations in that permeable liner will mean that the roots take up the water when they need it, and then any excess water will drain away from that. So it's like a constant two-way capillary matting, if you like.
And I see the greenhouse cover has a zip. Does that give total closure when fully closed?
Absolutely, I'll demonstrate. That's seals there. You can tuck it in as need be. And that means it's totally closed, so you've got a fully internal environment there that the plants are really going to get a lot out of.
Patrick, that's a fantastic kit, and as you said earlier, even if you haven't got a garden, you can get this on your patio, get it on your balcony, and there's no reason why you can't be growing delicious vegetables and fantastic plants.
Absolutely, and all year round as well.
Thanks very much for your time today, Patrick. Great stuff.
Cheers, Paul.